Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is doing great out there. My name is Lauren. I am here to talk a little bit about drug addiction and recovery. And I just wanted to set this straight that let y'all know that I am not a doctor and I am not a therapist. I am somebody who had battled drug addiction. I'm still battling drug addiction, although I'm not an active addiction anymore. I am in recovery, but I did drugs for 20 years and, it came to a spiral. I maxed my what do they say? What's that word they say? I hit rock bottom 4 years ago, and I decided to get some help, real help. And so I have been very successful in my recovery. So I thought to, go out and discuss a little bit with you guys what kind of things I've come across, how I handle them. So today, I would like to talk about waking up and getting your day going, because I really, really, truly believe the worst part of the day for somebody who is who is in recovery is the morning. Because the morning is when we usually, especially towards the end, most of us really needed our drug in the morning to get ourselves going. And sometimes we don't realize that that's how a lot of people are, not just people that are in recovery, but people in general struggle in the morning. We have this feeling, it almost hurts to think, and we're tired and we don't feel like doing anything. And that feeling will linger with you all day long unless you do something in the morning. And I have figured this out the hard way. The first year of being in recovery was a lot of sleeping and a lot of bad habits, like eating improperly and not taking care of myself the way that I do now to make myself feel awesome. Like, I feel very good in the mornings now. Not first thing in the morning. It takes a few things. So I wanted to talk to you briefly just about the way I go about my morning to get myself going so I don't have that foggy feeling all day long and end up at the end of the day mad at myself because I didn't get anything done. And then the anxiety will start kicking in. And so in order to put all of those things in the back and not happen, these are the things that I have learned that really, really helps me. So the first thing that I've learned that helps me is taking a shower in the morning. Now, I don't know if you've listened to any of my previous vlogs about my battle with depression and how taking a shower was excruciating for me. Like, I couldn't stand taking showers. So that's something that lingered for a while. Like, it was like I would go a day, 2 days, 3 days and not shower, like I wasn't really doing anything besides going to work and coming back home. And it was a different job than I have now. I wasn't like in front of people all the time. And I really just didn't care, I was so tired and so out of it. I couldn't even think about taking a shower, like really washing my hair and doing all that. Like, I remember thinking one time, I can't believe I used to spend an hour and a half getting ready in the mornings. Like, what did I do for an hour and a half? And now, now that I feel better, I realize that some people enjoy getting ready in the mornings, and some people enjoy, drinking their coffee and doing those things. Well, and I do too now, after I do these things first in the morning. So, first thing I do is I take a shower. I take a shower in the morning, and it really does help me wake up. Like, it helps me not feel so gross, I guess the feeling is. Like, you brush your teeth and you can wash your face, but something about the water coming over my head and just, it makes me feel way more awake. And, sometimes I take cold showers, not ice cold, but, not probably I don't know, 65 degrees, 60 degrees. And it wakes me up and it just makes me feel good. Then, I get myself going this next way by exercising. Exercising is super, super important. I've done yoga for 4 years, and that was always something that was really great. It wasn't too demanding, but I do flow yoga, so it's not like I'm just stretching. You're doing a lot of movements and your heartbeat gets up. I think it's really important to get your heartbeat going and maybe even break a sweat at least for 20 minutes. It kind of gets you in a zone too. But recently I started doing cycle bar, which is where you go and you do 45 minutes of bike riding inside of a classroom. And it's really helped me. I feel really good in the mornings after I finish that class. Wide awake. Just that feeling of fog and tiredness, and it's almost like a headache, but it's not a headache. It's completely gone. And I can't tell you how liberating that feels, because that feeling, I know each and every one of you knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a feeling of, oh my gosh, I can't get going. And we've had that feeling when we couldn't find our drug or we didn't have that. So we feel like when we're in recovery, that if we had that drug, we'd feel better. But there's other ways to make you feel better, You've got to learn them. A lot of times we've gone through our life and we've been so dependent on this drug that we haven't learned proper ways of becoming a successful human being without some kind of other force, We need to learn what our body needs in order to be productive and feel good. So that has really helped me. And I know that now I have the money to put in to be able to do classes like this. At first, I didn't have the money. How did I do it? Well, I did a lot of YouTube videos. I got myself a mat for yoga, and I did that at home. There's a lot of really great YouTube videos that you can do at home while you're getting yourself back, or maybe not even back, but while you're getting yourself into a routine that gets you to be more productive. And I promise it will happen. And I promise you, exercise really does help. So the third way that I have, the third factor, I guess you could say, that really has played a part in me not feeling so mentally stagnant in the mornings and throughout the day is my food choices. This is so important, and this is something that I never, ever noticed, because I always had, my drug of choice was Adderall, of course, and Adderall just doesn't give you any kind of an appetite. You're just not hungry. So when I got off Adderall, I was hungry, and I just thought that, eating breakfast in the morning was something that you're supposed to do, and I never realized that breakfast really gets your blood sugar going, or it can really set your day. So I have decided now that I skip breakfast. I've been trying this intermediate, I can't say that, whatever, fasting. I am the fasting in the mornings all the way through, I try, to about 1 o'clock. So the last time I ate was last night, because I eat a late dinner. So last time I ate was last night, probably around 7:30. And then when I wake up in the morning before I exercise, I don't eat or drink anything. I'll have water, but nothing that will get my blood sugar up or down or anything. Because I don't know if you've all noticed, but once you start eating through the day, it's kind of like you're hungry all day long, or it's really strange. It's happened to me. Something that I never ever noticed. I've never realized when I was in active addiction because I didn't have to. The drug that I was using cut my appetite, so I didn't have to think about anything. I didn't eat, so I guess I was doing the fasting also while I was on Adderall. But, I was really not eating much at all. So now I will wait until 1 o'clock, but I do drink coffee, of course, and I will drink coffee after my exercise. Now, after the exercise, and I do cycling, and I used to do yoga first thing in the morning, I don't shower again. I just kind of like, rinse off or just like wipe off, whatever, and I get my day going. And I promise you, if you try these steps, guys, I really feel like you will feel better. Please try them. Just try waking up in the morning, getting yourself out of bed, and the first thing when you open your eyes, get out of bed, get in the shower. This morning, I got out of bed, I went into the bathroom, and I was like, I don't feel like it. I'm so tired. All I want to do is go lay back in bed. And I'm 4 years sober. It's something that we will battle with forever. So we may as well figure out a way to make it work for us. So get out of bed, get in the shower. After you shower, just throw on some workout clothes and do something, jumping jacks. Get jumping jacks, or you can do jump rope, or you can run, or whatever. Just get your heart going for about 15 minutes. And then, maybe if you want to drink some coffee, and try to hold off on any kind of carbs or sugar, first thing in the morning, because it really does spikes your blood sugar, and it really makes you hungry kind of all day long. Not like hungry, like your stomach's growling, but thinking about food all day long. Like, oh, that tasted really good. Maybe I should go eat some more of that. Or all day I'll be thinking about it. And so, just give it a try and let me know if it works for you. Just let me know if you have the day of being clear in your mind, and you're able to get things done that is really hard to do. Once again, this is just my opinions. This isn't something that I got from a doctor. It's just something that I really have found to work for me. And I really hope that it works for you too. I know how hard it is to get yourself going and to get that mental fogness lifted. And once you do, it's like so much easier to stay sober. So much easier, because you're not looking to the drug for help living your life. I think that's what some people kind of get confused on. I'm talking about people that have never been addicted to anything, that at a point, we're not doing this drug because it's a good time. We're doing our drugs because we need it to function. So once you're able to function without that drug on your own, it's so liberating. It feels amazing, okay? Remember, you are stronger than you think you are. You have gone through so much, and you're still going. And I'm proud of you, and you need to be proud of yourself too. No matter where you are in your journey, you are at a point that you weren't at before. And you will get through this. You will become the best version of yourself, and you will not have to say, well, I need this drug, whatever, to help me through life. You can do this on your own. If you feel like life is getting a little hard, please reach out for support by a professional. Don't just listen to me. Get yourself a doctor. Get somebody that can help you. In the meantime, I love you all. I'm so proud of you all. Have a wonderful week. Take care.